Welcome to my home kitchen on the Irish West Coast and just a short stroll from Hazel Mountain Chocolate, my very own factory. Food is my love language, my passion, my playground. But here's the twist. I'm not just serving food, I'm trading it for stories. So make yourself at home because here, every bite comes with a story. We're well into my favourite time of the year, the one that brings back all the comfort dishes I haven't made in months. My favourite pot is out, the chocolate factory is starting to feel festive, and I'm making my favourite Guinness Stew. Not only this is my favourite Irish stew, but I get to use my favourite pot. This is what I love about wintertime and autumn. You get to use all the things that you haven't been using for a good few months, and all the flavours that you've been waiting for the wintertime, the really cosy flavours, and the Irish Guinness Stew is all of that for me. I don't like using a lot of ingredients for Irish stew because for me, the Irish Guinness Stew is all about beef, excellent Irish beef, and the sauce. So I'm just going to use beef, mushrooms, onion, garlic. That's it. We're going to start from dusting the meat with a little bit of cornstarch. And this will seal all the juices, will make the meat a little bit more tender. Now we're going to heat up some oil. I'm searing the meat in 2 batches, making sure it's beautifully browned on all sides. Then I'm setting it aside and keeping all those lovely juices. So the meat is ready. I'm going to chop some onions. I'm using 4 small ones, or you can use 2 big onions. And I really like to chop them into pretty small pieces. And some garlic. I'm adding some butter, onions, and garlic. I'm going to chop some mushrooms. I like to chop them into medium size. I actually don't like huge chunks, but we don't want them too small either. I'm going to cover this up and fry the mushrooms with onion for just about 2 minutes. Smells so good. The mushrooms are softened. Everything's ready. We can add beef. I'm going to add some spices. I have coriander, sweet paprika, and some thyme. I have some bay leaves and some juniper berries. And now this is my secret ingredient for the best Guinness stew. I'm going to use some prunes. They are a little bit sweet, they are a little bit tangy, but they have the smokiness that goes with the Irish beef stew so well. And now I'm going to add some beef stock. And last but not least, we're going to add some stout. I'm going to give it a quick stir, and it smells so good. And the last thing I need to add is, now I say Worcester sauce, but I'm pretty sure I'm not doing it right. So it's either Worcestershire sauce, Worcester sauce. Anyway, I'm adding some of this, and I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and some pepper. Now this is ready to go into the oven for about 3 hours, and I love to keep my stew in the oven for at least 2.5 hours. After 2.5 hours it's going to be pretty good too, but 3.5 hours and it's going to be delicious. This smells incredible. This stew is literally the one that I wait every year for months. It's just the perfect time of the year, and the smell and the dark beer and the prunes, everything is just a perfect match. So I'm going to have some, and I'm going to share as well, just a little bit. The prunes, they fall apart, so there's no big chunks of prunes. Everything is so well mixed together. Just have to take the first bite. Wow, this is so good. Absolutely delicious. This is such a great dish for any wintertime party. It's just such a crowd pleaser, and it just really warms you up. Okay, let's go. Craig and Linda, welcome to Ireland.
Thank you.
Is this your first time?
It is.
It is. And where did you come from?
From Canada, from the British Columbia.
British Columbia, so that's near Calgary.
Calgary's in Alberta, which is the province next door.
Okay, so you're neighbours.
Yeah.
Calgary is very much on top of my list of places to visit. Since I was a child, I was watching Winter Olympics in Calgary in '88.
Yes, it was 1988 because my brother was actually bobsledding for Canada in 1988.
Oh my gosh, that is incredible. So I probably watched your brother.
You probably did watch him.
That's amazing. And what is bringing you to Ireland?
Somewhere interesting to go.
We decided that we had to come because we also have some family heritage in Ireland that we wanted to investigate. So my dad's mother's family, they were from outside of Belfast, and they emigrated to Canada, to an English-speaking part of Quebec in around the 1845 to 50 range. And as well, my parents actually met on a bus tour in Ireland in 1961. She had come from Liverpool, and he had won some money in the Irish sweepstakes, and he had come from Canada. So they met on this bus tour. He went home and she went home, and they wrote to each other, and 3 days after her 21st birthday, she got on a plane and went to Canada, and they were married 6 months later. It's beautiful here. We love it. Everybody's so friendly, and we're not really into really touristy things, so you know, we kind of try and get off the beaten path, and we've met some really great Irish people.
We like to go to different places. Everybody everywhere does things a little differently, right? And it's interesting to see how they do it, or what they do, and what their traditions are. I may be all Scottish, but we do do a lot of like history research and things, and it's not only finding out who your great-great-grandfather's name was when he was born and when he got married and when he died, it's also what they did in their life. Like, what did they, were they farmers, were they fishermen, what did they do? Like,
was there anything that shocked you that Irish people do?
You have a very rocky landscape, and you see sheep and cattle out in these fields, and there's so much rock, which is different from where we live. I didn't expect that. The Burren up here, we've done 2 walks today, yesterday and today, and amazing.
And the other thing was, we had drank a lot of Scotch whiskey, but we'd never had any Irish whiskey. We both agreed that it's much smoother than Scotch whiskey.
Do you guys like food? Like, you know, when you travel, do you like?
We like to try it. We want to taste what people eat here, right?
And we really like lamb, so that makes it.
Oh.
So we've had some really good lamb stew
and some good fish dishes.
Yes, some really good fish dishes.
Have you had Guinness stew?
Guinness stew, yeah.
You did.
Beef and good, yeah.
I didn't. He did.
Let me fix that.
It smells really good. I can smell it. It's very good.
Do you have any traditional kind of food like that?
Canada is a mix of people from everywhere. We do like to eat out of the garden. You grow your own tomatoes, you grow your own cucumbers, and they taste so much better.
We try and buy our meat from local farmers, people that live in our valley that we've met. The quality of the meat is just so much better.
And do you do stew?
We do.
The slow cooker.
Yeah, we use the slow cooker. Make it, you know, long and slow, and so then the meat just kind of falls apart.
And is it different veg in it?
Carrots, potatoes, celery.
So that's nice. You're kind of going with the nature.
You don't have a choice. Nature tells you what's happening.
And Linda, you said you were a teacher.
I was a teacher, yeah, for 26 years.
And Craig, you were?
An electrician. Big jobs, little jobs, high rises, houses.
He actually worked for the school district for 18 years, and that's how we met. He was actually working in my classroom.
Well, it was lovely chatting to you.
Yeah, it's been great to meet you.
You too, and thank you so much for agreeing to tell me a little bit about yourselves. And I'll meet you in Canada. Let me find my passport now. I'm going.